Paul Dunn, you've achieved enormous success in business consistently over many decades, and you've been in the forefront of the transition from the old paradigm of business to the new. Can you tell us what you've noticed during that time, and most specifically, I guess, why the practice of embedded generosity is so vitally important for long-term success in business?
Well, first of all, thank you for the gracious introduction. I appreciate that very much. And yeah, it's true. I think that there is this enormous change that's going on. It probably started about 15 years ago as a little ripple, but now it's just massive, and we are seeing everywhere examples of companies that are starting with the giving embedded. We're seeing that companies now are much more aligned to, or much more concerned with, creating purpose as opposed to profits. It's purpose first. It's purpose, it's meaning, it's engagement. It's all of those sorts of things. And it's been around, as I say, it started with a little grip, but now it's like a massive movement, which is very hard to ignore. And of course, the great thing is through soul sessions, there you are at the front of all of that, really giving people the mechanisms, the platforms, the mindset, the heart space to really, really do some great things.
It's very true. I just, what I love about what you said is that it's really hard to ignore it anymore, because it's not that there's never been a business owner that isn't about purpose and meaning and giving back and all that sort of stuff. But it's just that the momentum around this and the cultural shift that's taking place right now, and is only getting kind of more and more groundswell of support, is really impossible to ignore. And it's affecting people's profit margins, not only their experience of being in business for the right reasons, but also the results that they're getting from a purely, from a profit perspective as well.
Absolutely.
Can you think about that for a minute?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was in the United Kingdom recently, speaking at a thing called the Trust Conference, and Bob Geldof was there, and a number of luminaries. And what was interesting is to prepare for that, I did some work about what's going on in very conservative places in the United Kingdom. For example, the British Council of Industry. Now that's a very conservative body. It's been around forever, but now it's saying conscious business is the way to go. And it's got, specific little programs there for doing this thing. So yeah, when it hits at that level, yeah, it's here. And as I said again, but we need to be in the forefront of that, not lagging, but really be in the forefront of it.
Yeah, be very mindful about the change that's taking place. So in your module, which is titled Embedding Generosity, what will people actually take away from the time that they spend under your mentorship?
Well, that's great. And I think there's so many things, because we're understanding this whole power of connection, right? And I think that connection is really about connecting to us. We think often it's about connecting to others, but connection is first and foremost about connecting to ourselves. We just can't connect to others unless we connect to ourselves. So we spend some time on that, and then connecting with the team, and then of course connecting to the broader marketplace. And to understand that in order to do that, we first of all need to be attractive, and purpose and meaning does that. In fact, it's compelling. I like what Simon Sinek says. He says that clarity of why, meaning clarity of purpose, is the thing that differentiates you now. It's not excess of what. And so once we've got that platform set in place, then we put another platform, which of course is the B1G1 platform, in place, so that you can do the most amazing things. I was on a webinar yesterday, again with some people in the United Kingdom, and these guys who really should know are saying things like, this is amazing. This is amazing. I really didn't think stuff like this was possible, but it is. Being able to make an impact automatically and from just 1 cent. Is unheard of.
It is. So people will walk away with a structure, a system that they can apply immediately to their business without having to go out and figure out a way to do all this sort of stuff, that can really help them fully embrace the idea of embedded generosity within their business from as little as 1 cent a day, because we know, that, depending on what size your business is at and what stage, that thinking about being really hugely charitable is kind of stressful if you think that you're going to have to be cutting big checks. But if you know that you can start with 1 cent a day or 1 cent per transaction that you make in your business, then that's completely liberating and gets you straight into the energy of this whole new paradigm, embedded generosity.
Exactly, Eloise. Let me just read you. This just came in literally 10 minutes ago. It's from a lady again in the UK. Her name is Caroline Thomas. And the little Facebook post says, thanks to everyone who attended our Facebook and Twitter training course yesterday. For each person that attended, we've provided, listen to this, a month's marketing support for a social entrepreneur in India. We're proud to be a part of B1G1. For each training course people get from us, we give a month's support to others through B1G1. If you love that idea of making a difference, then, you know, B1G1 is the place to go. So, so yeah, I'm thrilled to be able to, chat about, well, not just chat about it, but actually to give that platform, provide that platform to people so that it really, it's this beautiful way of being able to articulate in a very practical way who you are and to connect deeply as a result of that. So yeah, it's a fun thing. And I've got to say, there is no better place than Soul Sessions to do it. I mean, as I often say to you, Eloise, when I walk in that room, it just hits you straight away.
It does.
That this is a special place full of the most amazing energy. And the interesting thing is it's very difficult to quantify that, but it's there. And know that it's playing a part in your future success. You just know.
Yeah, and look, we're so blessed to have you as one of the mentors on the team as well. But actually, it's a beautiful thing to be able to say we are transforming people's lives, and we really are supporting business owners to make this shift very, very consciously into the new paradigm, and to ensure their success and their longevity. So I wanted to thank you for being with us, and we really look forward to seeing you in the next group and having you fly in from Singapore, because a lot of people don't know that you're there, but you fly in for it, and can't wait to see you again.
I can't wait to be there. Brilliant.